Hi guys, we're back and today we're gonna do pizza rolls. And for the sake of time, we're gonna use this Jiffy pizza crust mix. I don't know if you've tried it, but it's pretty decent. So what I do is I just pour it into the bowl and then I mash any big lumps with my fork. And I get a half a cup of warm water. I basically follow the package directions. And I'm just gonna pour that in there. And I'm going to mix it all together. This is a very quick recipe, and it's awesome if you don't have a lot of time. And in all honesty, it's healthy. It's not bad for the kiddos. I mean, the stuff that they consume nowadays. So just get that mixed in real well. And it is going to be wet and sticky, and that's okay because we're going to work a little bit of flour into it. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to set this to the side, and I'm going to put some flour down. You want quite a bit because one, the dough's sticky, and two, you're going to want to get it out of the bowl without getting it all over your hands. Okay. You want to kind of do this without making a mess, but it is a touch messy. Alright. So once that dough is out, we're just going to knead it a couple times. We're going to flip it over a little bit in the flour just so that we don't get our hands all floury. And then we're just going to push in with our palm and push out. Hold it in and push that out. Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit of this off my fingers here. You can see now that it's not really sticking at all. Alright. And then you're just going to continue that about 10 or 15 times. And when it starts to stick, just pull a little bit more of your flour over. Because as the flour gets worked into the dough, it is going to start to get a little bit more sticky. And then you're just going to take it and form it into a ball. And you're going to put it in you're going to cover it and put it in a warm place for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So that's what I'm going to do now, and we'll be back. Guys, we're back, and we've let our dough sit about 10-15 minutes. And I've just taken part of it here to work with. And I've still got my floured surface here. And we're just going to lightly flour each side. And I'm going to roll this out. Okay, you can press this out with your hands. You can use a roller. You can do this however you want. You want this about to 1/8 of an inch thick. And I'm just trying to get this even on all sides. It really doesn't matter to me if this is in a square or a circle because we're going to use our biscuit cutter to cut out our circles for our pizza rolls. So we're just going to start on one edge. Okay, and you're going to cut as many circles as you can. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. I'm going to use that in a little while. Okay, so we have our pizza dough ready. Excuse me. So all we're going to do at this point is we're going to get a little bit of water ready to go. Okay. And then, now as far as toppings go, you guys can really use whatever you want. I use pepperoni, cheese, and sauce. But you can really use absolutely anything. There's no right or wrong here. So, alright. And I use just jarred sauce right now. Like I said, this is for the ease of the recipe here. Okay. So I'm not even going to take, but probably a teaspoon. You want a very little amount here. And just kind of spread it out in the center. We are going to want to seal these up, so we certainly don't want to go out to the edge. Okay? So just a bit in the center. Okay. And then you just fill it up with your favorite toppings. Like I said, mine is going to be pepperoni and cheese, but you can use sausage, black olives, anything you want, chicken. And I'm just going to leave these whole, and I'm going to put probably about 2 in each one. You don't want to overfill these, and you want to be able to get them closed. And they can be overlapping, that's fine. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of mozzarella. And I'm going to just put a little bit in the center. These are big shreds of mozzarella, so I'm trying not to make a big old mess here. I just want a little bit in the center. Okay. Alright. These are really cool for kids' parties as appetizers, for any party, in all honesty. As a quick snack, or you can serve these to the kids with a salad as dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet one side here, and I'm going to kind of roll it over, and I'm just going to pinch those sides closed. Okay? And just, if you use just a little bit of water, that really, really helps. Okay. I'm going to set that one to the side. And I'm going to start on the next one. And I just want to bring the edges together and seal that. Okay, if a little bit of sauce comes out, it is not the end of the world. Just grab a paper towel. Okay. Now, continue this until they're all sealed up. And I'm going to give you guys a really nice tip. I don't know if you know this, but what you're going to do is you're just going to take cornmeal and an aluminum baking sheet, or a baking sheet with foil, anything you want, and you're just going to spread a little bit of cornmeal on your cookie sheet when this goes into the oven, and it'll prevent it from sticking. Or like I said, you can even just use foil, put a little down, and then, you know, when it comes out of the oven, just take them off and then throw the foil away, and you're good to go. Alright, so just make sure those are sealed. And then you're just going to put them on your cookie sheet. We're going to bake these according to the recipe on the pizza dough, and that's going to be 425 for about 12 minutes. I'll come back in a few minutes and show you what they look like. Okay, so fresh out of the oven. My little one can't wait. They are done. It took probably about 8 to 10 minutes at 425, so not too long at all. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see inside one of these. They come out really nice and soft, and you can just see all that nice yummy cheese. It is delicious, and they're perfect. So, you know, a quick snack. You know what? I'm going to challenge you. Go to the supermarket, purchase those pizza rolls. I think they're Tostinos. Flip over the back and read what's in those things. You know, half that stuff you're not going to be able to even pronounce. You want to feed the kids something healthy, something quick. It's right here. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. Guys, give it a try. See, my little one thinks so too. They're awesome. Give them a try. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.